It's your girl MonneXo, and joining me today is Brittany, the Director of Public Relations for the Riverfront Times. Stay tuned.
Hello.
Whenever I'm upset, whenever I'm mad or happy, somehow ice cream has always made my worst days the best days.
Ice cream is the most emotional food item there is, right? When you think back, or you ask anyone, what was your first memory of ice cream? People will usually get this amazing smile on their face, and it was like, oh, I was with my grandmother, or oh, I was with my mother, or oh, my best friends. It's because ice cream really is about connecting people.
94XO invites you to Ice Cream Sundays, sponsored by Clementine's Naughty and Nice Creamery. Welcome to Ice Cream Sundays. I'm excited to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, before we dive into the foundation of the Riverfront Times, I would really love to learn more about you and your role at RFT.
Okay, well, my name is Brittany Forrest, and I'm the Director of Public Relations for the Riverfront Times. And what I do, basically, I do from social media management, I do community engagement, which is a new initiative that we're really trying to push right now. I also do any kind of projects we got going on or any type of campaigns. I'm like helping pushing that from social media to paid social to e-news blasts, e-newsletters, you name it. I'm always doing something media related, and I'm always trying to find more connections and how we can connect our brand to the St. Louis area.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I would really also like to know about your storyline of how you got to this amazing and crazy media role. Like, it's awesome.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So I actually graduated in 2016 and from undergrad at Ball State University, and I moved here in St. Louis in 2016, and I got my first job in nonprofit communications. I thought at first I wanted to do the whole news thing or whatever, but it kind of didn't work out that way, but everything really do happen for a reason.
For sure.
So I felt me working for nonprofits made me get me enlightened about the St. Louis community. Like, being from Chicago, I saw some similarities and a lot of differences. So I got to work in nonprofits, working in North City, St. Louis, and working for a after-school program and another nonprofit as well. And so I got to see, the struggles and the beauty in it as well. So I really grown to really like the St. Louis culture. So then after that position, I ended up going to Webster University, and I ended up attaining my PR master's degree. So as I was attaining my PR master's degree, I was actually working in the Global Marketing Communications Department of Webster University. So I was getting that experience and getting the education at the same time. So then from there, I graduated in 2019. And then after that, sometimes things happen and you can't find a job right after you graduate. So it took me at least about 5-6 months to land a position. I kept on actively applying, just being positive, really. Just trying to just look on the brighter side of things, like, hey, at least I can still provide for myself even during this difficult time. And so I went on LinkedIn, and I saw that the Riverfront Times had a position. It was actually kind of more of a sales role, but I was like, well, I'll just try it out. Maybe my media experience can, go beyond just sales. We'll just see how it is. So I, applied. They, asked me to do an interview. We had a couple of video interviews, and long story short, they were so impressed with my PR and media background that they actually created this role for me. So thank you. This role is brand new. It's really new to the brand. So this has been since August of 2020, and I'm just happy and honored really to be here. So when I moved to St. Louis, I always knew about the Riverfront Times because I would just Google search things to do in St. Louis, and Riverfront Times always would come up. I'm like, oh, wow, they always know what's going on. Not knowing that years later that I will actually be in this role.
And things happen for a reason. We see those signs, but don't really realize that those are the signs.
Exactly.
So I think that's really exciting. Like, you're bringing some spice to the Riverfront Times. That's well needed. So you being in this position, you've learned a lot already. What is their foundation?
Their foundation, basically, Riverfront Times has been around since 1977. It's been kind of like a city staple. It is an alternative newspaper. So sometimes people kind of confuse that with being an alternative newspaper. You have a little more creative range and freedom to do things. So it's kind of like we tell it like it is. in a sense.
Y'all know how the Riverfront Times is.
The Riverfront Times definitely will cover things other people won't and won't be afraid to do it. You know, they're very resilient in their journalism. It's definitely local journalism, but in a little bit opinion in a sense what mostly St. Louis would think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So kind of relating to the local St. Louisan. So we are more than just a media publication. We're also a lifestyle brand.
I love that.
So the fact that we're a lifestyle brand is really cool to me because we can really connect with the local St. Louisan. We do signature events, and we also through social media and stuff try to connect to St. Louis on a personal level that only St. Louisans will know.
Yeah. Now, what would you say? You kind of answered the question in a sense, but what makes you guys unique and different compared to all these other local newspapers or just newspapers in general?
I would say because we aren't afraid to hold people accountable, especially when it comes to politics or even the more fluffy stuff with music and food and events. I think we kind of put the fun into the news, if you will, and make it a little exciting. And with the events, it kind of, makes it even beyond that, not just, reporting different type of news. We're actually engaging with the community. And then also with my community engagement initiative, we're really pushing to connect with local nonprofits and organizations and people like you that are really making a difference in the St. Louis community. And it's highlighting different avenues of St. Louis. Our purpose is really to amplify and emphasize all things St. Louis.
Yeah, I said you answered the next question as well. Is what are your guys' overall goals to help more being in the community and honestly going worldwide with it? Because I think you guys got the talent for it. I told you I got the spice.
Adding the spice for sure. Just our website traffic has grown tremendously just this week alone. So just finding other ways to make St. Louis more on the map than it is, and then connecting that to maybe national, just trying to grow in all ways and making. I feel like we've kind of already been St. Louis's source when it comes to news, entertainment, politics, music, and now events. So
yeah, I'm excited. So Brittany, you got served.
Oh,
You got served some ice cream.
I sure
some
did.
Delicious Clementine's ice cream. So
absolutely.
Can you tell us what flavors that you have and why did you pick them?
Oh, okay, so I love Clementines, everybody. I really do. So my favorites are the pink sorbet champagne, which is really good. And then also the Madagascar vanilla. I'm a big vanilla fan, always been. And ice cream is one of those things that always makes me feel happy. It's my favorite dessert. So when you said ice cream, yes, I'm gonna do this.
I'm curious of how those two taste together because I've never thought about putting them together.
One is really kind of sweet, the pink sorbet, and then the other one is a mild kind of sweet, the kind of original vanilla type of taste.
Okay, I might have to try that. So I just have the basic pistachio, one of my favorites.
That's not basic, that's good.
It's delicious, Clementines. This one and mix it with the Italian butter cookie. Fire. So what is your favorite ice cream memory that you have?
Favorite ice cream memory? Wow, that's a really good question because really it's just anytime I have ice cream, it's a good memory. Let me see. Anytime I have Oreo ice cream, oh my gosh, it just makes my day getting Oreo McFlurries or Oreo shakes. If I'm at a fair or something like that, I think I really like it going to an amusement park or something and getting ice cream that just makes things even better, and then having it paired with a funnel cake at one of those kind of functions. I think it's great.
Yeah, I always think that on your best days, on your worst days, it's one of those things that you kind of just go to. You go to the store. I know me personally, I go to the store, I go through the frozen section, and I'm I need to get some ice cream before I leave. It's not even one of those things that's required on those grocery shopping days. I just go and get some. So, no, I feel the same way. Obviously, Oreo is your favorite.
Oh my gosh, yes. You just made me think of another memory. So maybe one of my favorite ice cream memories is just growing up and me and my mom, we made it a tradition. Oh, we're going to get some ice cream, and we'll always eat ice cream at night and watch movies together. So that's always a memory I have with my mom, and we still kind of do it to this day. If I go home to Chicago, let's eat some ice cream, let's watch some movies.
So definitely that connection of family, I
definitely
love that.
ties into that.
Well, Clementine, so you already have the naughty and you have the nice
I do.
So I couldn't have done ice cream sundaes without offering my own naughty and nice selection.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you pick out of these jars. You're gonna pick 2 questions from the nice and 2 questions from the naughty.
Okay.
Super random. Answer them the best way that you can.
Okay.
So go ahead and pick them however you want.
Should I be nice or naughty first?
I think I'm gonna go with nice. Do nice first.
Do nice, okay. And 2. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, question number 1. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word fidget? I guess, I'm a type of person, I kind of fidget my feet a little bit. It's not even a nervous thing, it's just kind of a thing you just kind of do. So I kind of fidget my feet or just mess around with things. So that's the first thing I think of when I hear about fidget.
When that word came up, I didn't think of anything. My whole mind went blank.
Ooh, if there were internet Olympics, what sports would be in it? Probably FBI. Trying to be like the social media, social media investigation. FBI definitely would be in it. Like, how fast can you find something on somebody? Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can do that. That might be a tied round. Okay, naughty time.
Ooh, naughty.
Good luck with these.
Oh goodness, what is it gonna be? Okay, let's see what we got. When were you last totally lost in thought? Probably this morning. Every time I start my day, I'm just kind of like, okay, it goes a little blank. Like, what do I have to do? Kind of like calm myself. Let me meditate. What's going on today? Let me calm myself and not get overwhelmed. So I can kind of be lost in thought like every morning.
I like that you said meditate.
Yes.
That's something I think a lot of people, we know about, but we don't, like me personally, I've never tried it.
Right.
So that's something I'm glad you touched on, meditate.
Meditate, yeah, I feel like meditation can be not just the traditional meditate. You can just literally just be meditating, just waking up and just be like calming yourself. Just like, okay, let me just be intentional about my day, what I want my day to be. So there's different ways to me
how
to
sure.
meditate.
Last question.
Okay. Have you ever had a crush on a fictional character? And if so, who? Probably, most likely. Fictional as in what, cartoon? Or
Yeah. I guess you could do either or.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
We've all had a crush on a fictional character.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What crush on a fictional character?
I'm trying to think. I like High School Music. What's his name on High
Zac
School?
Efron?
I like Zac Efron. But I like
Corbin Bleu. He was cute.
Corbin Bleu, okay.
Corbin Bleu was cute. If we're going to take it to Disney, Corbin Bleu.
What about animated? I know that sounds kind of weird,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure some people have liked some animated people. You ever thought of that?
Animated, some of them, Johnny Bravo was kind of cute. He was funny. He was like charming and funny.
Oh, shout out to Johnny Bravo. I don't know what happened to that show.
I don't know what made me think about that, but Johnny Bravo was like trying to be this
That's
smooth
hilarious.
guy and then
He
trying to
did
flex
that
his
little
muscles like, hey baby. I thought that was hilarious, but yeah, he was kind of cute in his ways.
Oh. Well, thank you so much, Brittany. This is another ice cream memory that has definitely been added to my books, and I hope yours as well. Can you give us the scoop where we can find more information about yourself and Riverfront Times?
Okay, yes. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a great way to serve some great Clementine ice cream and just have a little ice cream social, if you will. But yes, if you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at bbforrest93, and that's Forrest with 2 R's, kind of like Forrest Gump. So yeah, bbforrest, Forrest 93. And then for Riverfront Times, we are at Riverfront Times on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and also visit our website, riverfronttimes.com. So we always have the latest stories, latest events. Even check out our slideshows. Our slideshows are getting really good, heavy traffic. Yeah, subscribe, definitely. Subscribe to our local e-newsletters. We're always looking to emphasize and amplify St. Louis any way we can. So yeah, just go ahead and follow us. We'll definitely be engaged.
And I'm MonneXo, and we are out. Be easy.
You just finished watching an episode of Ice Cream Sunday sponsored by Clementine's Naughty and Nice Creamery. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to 94XO. Be easy.